So what do you think about using the solution-focused model in therapy in relation to using or prescribing psychotropic drugs and so on for problems people seek therapy for?
So, like diagnosis, I think that the benefits of medication is highly exaggerated, and the dangers of it's highly exaggerated too. It can be a tool. It's not as effective as the proponents think, and it's not as dangerous as people think. It becomes dangerous when it's the only thing, and when you don't take side effects into consideration enough. Side effects tend to be downplayed by proponents of drugs. So it can be used as a tool. For example, it can give you sort of we can take ADHD, for example. Ritalin can give you a sort of a push, like lots of coffee or nicotine might give you a push, but this is more effective. It can give you a push to be able to do some things that are good for you. So when the drugs is used to enhance performance, doing something that is good for you, it's not supposed to cure anything. It's supposed to activate your resources just enough for you to make other changes which are more longer lasting and has no side effects. So I think this happens, I think, by itself with people who start taking Ritalin or Concerta. They usually take it for a year or two, but people stop. And largely I think that they stop because they don't need it anymore. Many people take it, and for the people it works, and for a lot of people it works. It works wonders for a lot of people. It is horrible for some other people, but when it doesn't work, then you stop taking it. You don't just add more drugs to it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. When it does work, you can use that to not sit back and relax and think the problem is solved or the solution is attained. But as a window of opportunity to change your behaviors or your diets or your relationships or creating or building whatever is good for you. And that might lead to that we don't need to take the drugs anymore. Or it modulates the drug use. You can take it down a notch or do it occasionally. And some drugs are able to, you can use that. And drugs for ADHD you can use intermittently now and then. It's not the same for SSRIs and antidepressants. You can just take them and use them.
But this idea to use the psychotropic drugs to create the window of opportunity when you know what you need to do, but you don't have really the resources within you to do it, and this can help you to accomplish some things that is more long-lasting. How you see it?
Yeah. If it helps you to learn new skills, the skills are the key. So if the drugs help you to develop more skills, that's good, but the keys are skill. And this is something that is missed perhaps in schools when they give kids ADHD medication and the kid becomes quieter. They think that, oh, okay, good, now we can go on. That's the mistake. Now is the time to help the kid learn skills. So that's where you intensify the pedagogy and the therapy, after the drugs is in place. But people think that, the problem is gone. Fantastic, now we can relax. No, you should. Now it's time to focus.
So that would mean that it's very necessary to have a plan in place before you start taking the drugs, because sort of the inclination to do something about something is maybe gone when you get the drug, but you need to know what to do so you continue doing it. And
sure, that can be a helpful idea. Know what you want to change, but sometimes you cannot even think about what you want to change. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people are so depressed, so it's impossible for them. They don't have access to. They're not able to form a positive image of how they would like things to be. You ask them, how would you like things to be? And they say, I don't know, I have no idea. An antidepressant, if that makes it possible to think a bit further ahead, then you have the time to do that. But the important thing is to think about what you want and what you can do about it. Which is also a sort of a skill. That's also a movement, a kind of a movement. So the person is, if the drugs make the person free to move, then you need to move.
Mm-hmm. And then it can be positive.
Then it can be positive.
In that context.
Yeah, it's used. All sorts of things could be used. Diet can be used. Regulating sleep can be used. Changing the environment can be used. Physical exercise is one of the most effective interventions you can find. Mm-hmm. And found in some studies equivalent and even superior to antidepressants, for example.
Okay.
So physical exercise.
So if you know that you need to exercise or get out more, but you don't have the energy to do it, the medication could help you to get to that point where you have the energy to do it, and then it's what is actually helpful is that you actually got out of your bed or started to do something.
Yeah. Yeah. So the drug is sort of a hack. Mm-hmm. It hacks into the system. Mm-hmm. In some ways, and why not? I'm not afraid of hacks. It can be useful.